every single frontline uniform officer will wear body-worn video, and I believe that we'll be the first police force nationally, and probably actually in the Western world, where all officers use those. And the question is how will the court receive them? I think that the body-worn video is going to be more than useful. Some will say essential, I'm sure, in the future, in a number of ways. Quicker justice, fairer justice, and an independent witness. So quicker justice in that where we've already got 450 cameras in use in the force. We've already seen individuals who've been arrested make fuller and earlier admissions, especially in crimes such as domestic abuse, where I can give you an example. There was a man who was recorded and he was incredibly calm outside the house, incredibly rational. The officer went inside and the body-worn video then captured young children in an absolute state of distress, crying, a partner who had clearly been assaulted, and a house that was absolutely smashed up. Now that led that individual to make an early admission. In terms of the courts, I can give you an example of where the courts obviously, I believe, find the evidence helpful. It is an independent witness. But we had a case in a hospital where an officer had to take an individual who was being violent, and that individual was abusing the officer. He was threatening to kill him, threatening to kill his wife, his children, and you could see on the body-worn video, this was all captured on body-worn video, you could see patients in the background becoming incredibly distressed by what was going on. They were ill. They should be getting treated, not being exposed to this sort of behaviour. Now that individual was charged with a public order offence, Section 5 public order offence, of offensive behaviour. When the court saw it and the Crown Prosecution Service presented it to the court, it was agreed that it should in fact be a threatening behaviour as opposed to Section 4, a more serious offence. And the magistrates in sentencing the individual made specific reference to the video and said, because of what we've seen, because of the severity of it, because of the way that you've upset people in a place that should be safe, we're going to give you a harsher sentence. So incredibly well received. So quicker justice, fairer justice. But I think that we are only just seeing the start of what's going to be some very significant changes around policing and the criminal justice system. We've heard Damien Green talk about the system being fully digitalised by April 2016. I'm absolutely confident that we will be a foremost force in fully digitalising our criminal justice system. So we've got the witness statements electronically, we've got the files electronically, the officers have got that kit in the cars. You've signed an agreement to refresh the force with a new IT network, which will get that data around the force quickly. We've got the body-worn video cameras. And actually, I see a day when instead of any statement being taken at all, that actually a witness just gives an account on camera, which is presented to a court. And I see a day where an offender, for the right level of offending, actually would give an account of themselves on the body-worn video on the spot, and the whole lot is presented to magistrates and judges and juries to make an assessment of who's telling the truth and what sentence should be. Now, for that to take place, there will need to be some legislative changes. At the moment, I'm working to the College of Policing to create some guidance for all forces in how to use body-worn video cameras. So I hope, picking up your lead from your police and crime plan on the use of technology, to put Hampshire absolutely at the forefront of this technology for the public, to put them first and to do a good job for them.